So, guys, this is my review for Attack on Titan Season 1, Episode 23. And with that, let's dive right into this review of Episode 23. Let's get it. So, I definitely want to acknowledge Marlo here. I don't remember them talking about his other teammates, like their names and stuff. But they specifically key point on him. And, of course, his conversation a little bit later on in the episode between him and Ani. And they also kept talking about this throughout they kept quoting a good person, like, good person is good person that, what is a good person, and stuff like that. But I definitely want to acknowledge Marlo and his own moral compass and what he, how he sees the current stasis of the military and what he wants to do to change it. There are definitely people out there that are like Marlo. I actually personally, connect with Marlo because his own stance on, again, of course, specifically pertaining to the military, per the Survey Corps, but I do want to also believe that it can coincide with just life itself. So Marlo, for me, in the connection of wanting to change things so that, people, and even Ani, what she says, like, between the two of them, like, they both want to have specific things go in a specific way that benefits everybody as a whole. Even Ani says it, like, she wants even, like, the loneliest of person to be treated as a human being. I feel personally like my connection between Marlo and Ani and their mindset here in episode 23, I could connect with both sides, because it's just like, you want things to go in a specific way that, things will flow much easier, things will work much easier, much more, not even much more easy, but more simpler, to where everybody's not suffering, everybody's not stressing about any and everything that goes on in the daily life of each person. So I definitely can say that Marlo's moral compass, and even Ani's moral compass, specifically what they were talking about between the two of them here in episode 23, connected with me very, very strongly. And I really, really enjoyed their conversation between the both of them. So yeah, I connect with both when it's pertaining to their moral compass here, specifically in this episode itself. So definitely I enjoyed Marlo and Ani's conversation for sure. Now we talk about my homie Armin, who once again he continues to be the MVP, continues to be that dude, one of my favorite characters of Attack on Titan so far. 23 episodes into this first season. It's just one of those things, guys, that Armin just continues to prove his value, his worth to the Survey Corps, to the main focus of the story, all of that. It's just one of those things, guys, that we it's one of those sayings, protect. We have to protect Armin at all costs. So definitely we need Armin to continue to live and survive throughout these seasons. That's my hope as I continue to move forward in this season and the seasons to come. So we all know that it's my first time watching Attack on Titan, that I still have 3 seasons to go before being caught up, which I probably won't even be caught up with the final season. It'll probably be over by the time I get to the 4th season or wherever the case. But anyway, Armin showing up here in episode 23. I didn't really know, I know that he said that he wanted to get Eren to safety and revolt, all this stuff, do all these things, but there was definitely that hidden agenda that didn't stand out to me until it started to really poke its head out into the open at the very end of the episode. So, but Armin making the statement of, about the maneuver gear and all of that, and with Ani and stuff like that with this episode, just, Armin is just a beast. Like, his mental stasis, all of that, guys, like, he is just that dude. And again, he's one of my top favorite characters of Attack on Titan Season 1. Just a lot of stuff that transpired in this episode just really started to click and connect once we got towards the end of episode 23. So this is what what I mentioned in my reaction to episode 23 that I definitely want to talk about here. It was this moment that stood out to me at the very beginning of episode 23. It was right here when Ani sat up while she was lying in bed, and she looked towards looked to her left here and was looking outside the window. This moment here stood out to me the most as to whether or not she was the female Titan or not. It was just one of those things when she turned, I was just like, simply because we've had the female Titan look specifically this way, like how she's positioned and stuff, like in her turn of the female Titan's head. So it was just like, this stood out to me more. Like, this was like the starting point of me questioning, well, is she? And that's the thing, I didn't even really say anything until way at the very end of my reaction to episode 23. So, but this is what I was thinking. I was like I was responding, but I just wasn't saying anything because I just wanted to just pay attention to stuff, just move forward in the episode. So, but this moment here is what stood out to me the most in me having a high percentage of me guessing that Ani was the female Titan. And of course, basically, the end of the episode, we find out that is indeed the case. So again, I'm reiterating that I did indeed enjoy Ani's moral compass when it's pertaining to what she was talking to Marlo about at the way at the beginning of the episode. But at the same time, I'm still questioning, what her other true motives are when it's pertaining to working for the other side, being the spy and being the female Titan. What are the true motives? She even thanks Armin for viewing her as a good person, for basically treating her like a human, is what she basically was talking about. She wants for the lowliest of person to be treated, right? But with that, you could tell here at the end of the episode that she was not budging from going down below. And like I said, everything started to really connect on what was really going on at the very end as things were transpiring around the vicinity of this area that they are. Now again, they did set it up nicely. They did like the writing here specifically when it's pertaining to Eren and Armin trying to protect Eren and having the decoy and all of that stuff, right? And Eren playing it off. Now I definitely a small portion of me wants to believe that Eren doesn't know anything about what's really going on. Like Armin didn't say anything to anybody, like Armin and maybe Mikasa and maybe Armin set this up and didn't tell Eren. I don't know, but it's just a small percentage of me that kind of thinks that Eren was kept outside of what they were trying to do, but it technically couldn't be the case, because again, Eren could have just been playing his role and making the right, saying all the right things and doing all the right things, mannerism, all of that. So, but because they had people on the outside around the building and stuff, and then coming in to engage with her and try to stop her from changing, that wasn't the case, because again, she puts that ring thing on, and I was questioning what that was, and obviously when she went to go bite her finger, that definitely wasn't going to be the full case either, because she has like the stabbing part of it that was hidden, and she just flicked it out and then just like cut her finger, and then of course the activation happens. But again, the episode ends. So with all that being said, this was just such a great episode here at the end, between everybody involved, that I didn't see any of this coming down the pipeline. And again, like I said in my reaction, that I should have said right here in this image at the beginning, that I wasn't expecting them to give us the reveal here at episode 23, with Eren being saved. Now, I did mention this a few times where I felt like Eren, because he was captured by the female Titan, aka Ani, that she was taking him back to her HQ, wherever the quote-unquote bad side of the whole situation, and we would have gotten a reveal of who she was as the female Titan there. But because Eren got saved, then I felt like we weren't going to get that information until maybe a few to several episodes down the line, maybe closer to episode 30 or past episode 30, whatever the case may be, maybe a little bit before. So, but we get the reveal literally in episode 23 anyway. So that's that. So all in all, the writing for episode 23 was really, really good. Dialogue, all of that, characters, all of that, the setup, all of this to set us up to prepare us for what's getting ready to come down the line. Because when I sit down and watch episode 24 in a minute, literally stuff's about to really pick up, and it's about to get real. And more than likely, Eren's going to end up transforming into his Titan again here. Where they're specifically at. So we'll see what happens. But I enjoyed episode 23 a lot, guys. What did y'all think of episode 23 when you first sat down to watch it for the first time? Leave some comments in the comment section below. Let's talk about some things. But I'm heading over to episode 24 to find what happens next, and then do my review right after that. But with that, I'll talk to you all with the next video. Peace, guys.